You can also tweak the shot timing visual cue controller setting option to set the ideal release point that works best for you. Jump is the point where your player's toes leave the floor. Set point is when the ball is raised up above the head before the shooting motion begins. Push, which is the default setting, is when the shooting motion is underway and the ball is being pushed forward. And release is the point just before the ball leaves the shooter's hand. One last tip for jumpers, make sure to explore the different shot animations.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Clint Capella is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Cunningham. Embiid is out there with Smith. Then it's Thompson. And it's Miller in at the 3. Tip-off goes to Denver. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the evening. And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move, and that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Denver. Miller grabs the miss. Smith the pass to Thompson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Only so much you can do as Thompson gets that shot off so fast. You got to be right on top of him.
To the paint. Fires it up. Here's Caruso. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And his size is a big help to Smith inside, allowing him to play through the coverage.
Here's Siakam. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Siakam. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Thompson inside the line. They get it back. Miller. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And there's the length and skill working together there. Miller keeping that possession alive.
To the middle. Here's Caruso. And yes, it's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Brunson goes in. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
We're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
That's good from Cunningham. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. Nice shot from
to have a nice little run here.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
You think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
Capella finds Anunoby. Brunson with it. Pass to Capella. Tries again. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Down low. Here's Smith. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Smith. Wide open. Good as the jump shot falls. Smith's got 6 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
On the wing, Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 11 points in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Brunson. No good on that one. Cunningham with some nice D.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 14. Caruso kicks to Brunson. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Smith.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Cunningham against Brunson. There's the drive. Good work defensively by Smith.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Kuminga's come in for Smith. Barnes comes in for Miller, and John Wall subbed in for Klay Thompson. Alvarado up top, covered by Wall. Just 5 on the clock, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Everything clicked for them last year, especially on the perimeter, and they shot a very high percentage. A lot of that due to their offensive schemes.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
They need this. Here's Hayward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
You think back to that awful leg injury Hayward had. It took him a couple years, but Gordon is back to being his old self.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
like tonight that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Inside, here's Green. No problem on the jumper in close.
This is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Ball passes to Kuminga. Offline with his three.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Hayward. Nice D from Wall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Justice Winslow out there with Hayward. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the 2. The 11-footer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about it. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report.
Now that is some vertical from Justice Winslow.
And it's game one of a back-to-back for him, Brent. Does that mean you have to hold back just a little to save some energy?
No, not at all, Kevin. You're going about this game to try to get yourself in the rhythm and play at a high level. And you can worry about the next game when the next game tips. But right now, it's all about this moment.
Kuminga kicks to Wall. Kuminga down low. Defended by Hayward. Kuminga, no good. The Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Alvarado. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And it's Wall with the ball for the Grizzlies. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D guy, and that 3 comes first, so he's going to let it rip.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going. Some
changes for Memphis. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Medu, and Miller's subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Big group substitution here for Denver. Clint Capella, he's jacked in for Andre Drummond. Pascal Siakam comes in for Gordon Hayward. Anunoby, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Shots good by Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Passes to Anunoby. Over Miller. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's Wall, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Utah Jazz. And the first one at the line is good. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
And the Grizzlies leading by 21. The pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Caruso, the pass to Capella. Wall with a block.
An explosive athlete with length. Wall is a threat when he contests shots.
And that one drops. Smith's got 10 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Brunson. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bucket is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Barnes. Thompson comes in for Richardson. And it's Cunningham in for John Wall. Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Well, we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Brunson against Miller. Green kicks to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Outside, Green. Pass to Siakam. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. Denver making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Embiid trying to break loose. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brunson the pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Embiid. Thompson finds Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness. That guy was wide open.
The Nuggets shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Here's Brunson driving in. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Nuggets shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by Smith.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Thompson from long range. Here's Embiid. Basket counts. Embiid's got 6.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Brunson surveying the D. Siakam. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle. It's the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Smith is out there with Miller. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Cunningham, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
And Anunoby slams it in.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
And the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter. Smith has elite defensive tools.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Cunningham passes to Embiid. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Brunson, the bounce pass. Siakam against Smith. And here's Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. Sinks the triple. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
It's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Brunson, no good. Memphis has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Denver. To stop the run, and he lays it up and in. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Smith finds Cunningham. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
And so it's Memphis with it. Smith the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 6 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Embiid, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the inside. And Denver again with the bucket.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Brunson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Medu, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kuminga comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Miller. Here's Drummond. It's deflected, and the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. John Wall's checked in for Klay Thompson. He hits the second from the line. Now Wall. Pass to Medu. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far. Just above 50%. And it's in there. Alvarado's got his first basket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Alvarado with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Winslow. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's stolen by Green. He takes it in, and Green slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball
Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Cunningham on the wing. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And it's 13 points for Cade Cunningham.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Alvarado. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Out to the wing. Here's Kuminga. A three-pointer off the mark. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Green. Drummond trying to get himself free. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. Hayward's got 5 now.
And that's a nice decision on Hayward's part. Good timing on the pass, and he doesn't want to waste an opportunity to bury the jumper. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They get the rebound. Drummond, no good with the layup.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Alvarado. Out of hand on it. Wall taking his time here. Cunningham for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Grizzlies out in front, running away with this one. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Wade, also Justice Winslow out there, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. It's good from long range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Wasted no time on that one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Nugget shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. McBride passes to Landale. The rebound by Medu.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Bates Diop gets it to go. Here's McBride. Passes it to Landale. Inside, there's Winslow. Another shot. It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Richardson finds Kuminga. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Wall. Banked in off the glass. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Here's Medu. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Medu's got 4 points in the quarter. Nuggets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. McBride passes to Landale. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Great, that's done. So, what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
No good off the back of the rim. For Denver, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. The pass to Winslow. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
All those hours in the offseason working on the catch-and-shoot jumper, it pays off there. And he shoots it with confidence. It looks good.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's McBride. And again, Denver with the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Richardson, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's McBride. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the feed to Richardson. That one goes in.
Not slowing Richardson down right now. Even when you rough him up, he's still finding ways to use his quickness and score the basketball.
A step-back shot here. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. That's good from Richardson. Greg, we heard Giannis after last year's playoffs. He was asked whether his season was a failure. Is that a fair term to throw around?
Kevin, I think it's all semantics. You know, whether you say failure, falling short, unsuccessful, disappointing, they all amount to pretty much the same thing. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Pass to Medu. Here's Wall. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 assists. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Wall with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Back to Wall. Kicks it out to Richardson. Over to the left wing. Over in the corner, Barnes. And it's Wall in the corner. Rebound by the Nuggets. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's Winslow. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Like to see Justice Winslow doing great work on the interior like that.
To the paint. It's stolen by Green.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Wall.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Back to Drummond. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
When Drummond gets the ball inside, that's going to scare the rest of your defense. You got to pay attention.
That one misses.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Wall. Count it.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Offensive rebound, and Drummond throws it down.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows, he attacks the offensive glass, and he gives you second possessions.
Wall dishes to Richardson. Passes it to Medu. Richardson outside. And here's Barnes for three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Alvarado with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensive, and we were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.